Let's do this, baby. Alright, welcome to the Slightly Out of Focus show. Alright, we're gonna fix this. This is not fun at all. Hi, Editor Duncan here. I just want to say that I have no idea why my voice shot up a pitch so much, but it did. It it just did. So I hope you enjoy the video. Why am I making this? I just wanted to say that because it sounded really weird to me in post, and yeah, that's it. Welcome to another edition of ASOM. If you're new here, ASOM stands for Annoys the Shit Out of Me, and if you're old, thank you for coming back. On today's episode, we're going to talk about something that the 20 people that watch me don't really know much about. And if you do know much about it, you're most likely on my side of things, and that is the Spider-Man remake for the PlayStation 5. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're unaware, then I'll inform you. In 2018, Sony made a game for the PS4. It was just titled Spider-Man, and so it's known commonly as Spider-Man PS4. And now they're releasing an expansion pack for it called Spider-Man Miles Morales, and they're remastering the game. If you don't know what remastering means, it just means basically putting a new coat of paint on it, just shining up the graphics for the next gen console. And it's a very common practice, it happens all the time. But the difference with this one is that that they replaced the actor that played Spider-Man, the one that portrayed the face of Peter Parker. They replaced him completely, and they replaced him with basically a little kid. I'll show up on screen what it looks like now, and on the left you can see the old Spider-Man, and on the right you can see the new Spider-Man. Basically, left is PS4, right is PS5. But it's not good. I just don't. It annoys me so much. And for a lot of things, I would just say, well, I don't know much about it, so maybe they had to. Bullshit. I'm cutting back on that because it's Sony. It's PlayStation. They could do anything. They they could do literally anything. They can eclipse Jeff Bezos in wealth. They could do literally anything that they want. So they didn't have to redo the actor. They didn't have to do that. They could have figured out another way because again, they're Sony. And my biggest gripe with it is that he just looks like a little kid. And it would make sense if he was a high school student, but in this, he's 23. Now, not all 23-year-olds look old, but not all 23-year-olds look like 16-year-olds, alright? I'm starting to get on in age, and I'm looking a little bit old, a little bit worse for the wear. Take away the braces, and boom, I'm 40 years old. And it doesn't match Yuri Lowenthal's voice. By the way, Yuri Lowenthal was the voice actor for Spider-Man. One of my favorites, by the way. Yuri Lowenthal is legendary. It would make sense if it was that way from the beginning. Just like all things, if you change it, it doesn't make sense anymore. But if it was like that from the beginning, it would be fine. But it wasn't, and so they changed it for basically no reason. It makes no sense whatsoever, and it annoys the shit out of me. Again, usually I'm like, well, that's not my field of expertise. I don't know if they had to do that. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. Sony is Sony. They have huge market shares in everything that they do, from cameras to audio to video games. They have huge market share. They could do anything. They can figure out a way to do it. And so the reason that they didn't was just because they're lazy. Now, I know a thing or two about being lazy, but this, I'm not giving an excuse for it because it annoys the shit out of me too much. Now, don't ever send hate to anyone. Don't send hate to the new actor. He probably deserves to have a good shot in the acting space, but still, it's not his fault, but it's Sony's fault for doing this. Now, with that being said, I'd still really like the PS5, so can someone please get me the PS5, please? Also, can someone make me an intro and outro? I think that'd be cool. Probably just an outro, but like, yeah, I think that'd be cool. I don't know, something like animated or something, or maybe like a screen. Like I was thinking maybe a head that's just like a decapitated head screaming, but like in Beavis and Butthead style art. But anyway, yeah, that's it. See ya.